What is up, YouTube? This is another Redcat RC video. My buddy Cameron isn't with us this morning, but I just wanted to do a walk around of the Gen 8. This is kind of like a 1-year review talk over about it. If you notice from a year ago, if you watch my original video, it is no longer the orange body. I actually found the blue body with the LED bar installed with the roof rack and everything on eBay for a great price. So I did not want to pass that up, and I am really liking the blue body a lot better. But I just wanted to give y'all kind of like a short little talk about everything that I've had to do to this truck since I bought it 1 year ago, as far as parts breaking and just stuff I upgraded to help out the performance. So let me get this top off. We'll look underneath the hood of this thing, and I'll show you everything that I've done to it. Okay, so looking up here at the top of the truck, as you can see, I went ahead and put on the aluminum body post mounts. It helps with the frame twist and everything. Also, I went ahead and waterproofed. I wasn't sure if this was ever waterproof from the factory, and as I'm not the only one, a lot of people wondered that too. So I used shoe goo to seal off the little hole for the antenna, and so far that's the stock receiver and everything in there, and I have not had no water issues or anything. It's all running fine. All the electronics are stock. So the motor, the ESC, and the receiver box, and the receiver inside of the box is all stock. Haven't had no problems with those within the past year. So that's a big thumbs up to Redcat. But I've done the front and rear body post mounts, as I said. And I got the aluminum T-case drive shaft right down here. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of hard to see. But that's the short one that goes from the transfer case up to the transmission. And I just wanted that for strength and durability and everything. But really, that is about it for the top side of the truck. I really didn't do a bunch of mods up here. While we're up here, I'll go ahead and show you the transfer case. I went ahead and put an aluminum transfer case inside of the truck, just to help out with strength and everything. And we'll flip it over and we'll talk more about everything on the bottom side. Okay, so looking at the bottom side of the truck, this is initially where I had problems at and what made me start having to replace some parts and everything. There's what's called a little CVA joint down here. It's what locks your axles onto the portal axle housing to make the gears spin, make the tires turn. I hope I'm saying that right. I looked it up and found it as a CVA, but it's this little joint right in here. And the pin and the actual CVA joint where it spins inside actually cracked, so my portal axle was just loose. I lost one side of the drive and everything on the truck, so that's originally what caused me to start wanting to replace parts. So I went ahead and I got the aluminum portal axle housings, went with all steel gears on both sides, and I went ahead and put the I call them C-hubs. They're not C-hubs, but they're called something else. But I went ahead and put those on aluminum as well. And I went ahead and put the aluminum link set on because I noticed rocks would rub and it was eating them flush, and it started to rub on my pins a little bit right up here in the front. So I didn't want to risk breaking those or anything anytime soon, so I went ahead and put the aluminum lower links on in the front and the rear, as you can see. And I went ahead, while I was shopping, I was like, you know, it's going to happen over time. I'm going to break these plastic drive shafts. So I went ahead and put the steel drive shafts in it on both sides and everything. And I went ahead and put steel gears in. The transfer case transmission has all steel gears in it now. I blew a pin out inside the transfer case on the smaller gear, and it just wrung it out, so I wasn't spinning no more. I didn't have no transfer case, so I went ahead and put steel gears in it. But that's really about it as far as the upgrades that I've done. I did not put the rear aluminum portal axle housing covers on because they have not broke yet. I haven't had a problem with them, and if it's not broke, don't fix it. So other than that, as you can see, the bottom of the truck's holding up real nice. I'm still running the stock shocks. I did put a little upgraded servo on it and everything, but everything's working fine as far as the truck goes, besides that the front portals that actually broke on me. So other than that, let's flip it over and everything, and we'll go from there. So overall, the big question is the Gen 8 still worth buying after 1 year? And my answer is yes, it is completely worth still buying after 1 year review. This is one of the best crawlers you're going to get for the price range. I don't know if they're still running the $299.99 when I bought mine. It's almost $300. But if you run across one, or you've had questions about getting one, don't hesitate. Go ahead and buy it. This thing ran stock for almost a full year. I just replaced all the parts that I just showed y'all and everything less than 2 weeks ago. So if you want a good running truck that's going to give you run time before you have to start upgrading parts or have to worry about anything, get the Redcat Gen 8. They came out with the AXE, and if you want to go ahead and just upgrade to that, you can. I'm sure it's a perfectly fine truck. But if you want to save you some money, you can turn this thing into an AXE over time as you upgrade it and everything, and not have to worry about paying all that extra money, because I think the AXE is almost $500. Whereas this has probably dropped in price a little bit, so it's probably going to run you about $250, $300. So, like I said, if you're looking for a great truck and you want a nice crawler, go ahead and pick you up one of these things. If you come across one, you're going to enjoy it. You're going to have a blast, and it's really fun to drive. But as I said, guys, please watch the next few clips if you would like. I've done some runtime with all the upgraded parts and everything on it, just so you could see how it runs. If you would, please like this channel, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, do whatever you got to do to help us out. We are not sponsored in any way. All the stuff that we do, we pay for ourselves, and we give you our honest reviews on it. So if you can, please just take a little bit of your time, subscribe, hit the like button. We'll greatly appreciate it. But anyways, my name is Jesse, and as always, stay tuned for another Redcat RC video.
Get traction.
For YouTube?
Yes, sir.
Getting a video for YouTube.
Yes, sir. Of a scale truck.
Oh, you got a truck. I see.
Yes, sir.
I was on the verge of rolling it right over there for a second.
Rock climbing.
Yes, sir.
And then a guitar picker come up there and be playing, be me. Just like I'm dressed.
We'll check it out.
It's on there.
You know
Yes,
a
sir.
guy by the name of Rick Kent?
Rick Kent? Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He comes over to the house a lot.
Yeah.
He used to live over there near Joyner Road.
Mhm.